NBA fans, we have breaking news as we are now less than 24 hours away from the trade deadline. It is actually trade deadline day as we are past midnight on the East Coast. Breaking news, Kevin Durant has been traded from the Brooklyn Nets to the Phoenix Suns. No, this isn't fake news. No, this is not clickbait. This is the real deal, Holyfield. Kevin frickin' Durant has been traded to the Phoenix Suns. Wow. A lot of people thought this trade deadline was going to be lame. They didn't think anybody was going to be moved. We thought the biggest superstar that would be moved would be OG Anunoby. And now we have seen Kevin Durant as well as Kyrie Irving traded from Brooklyn to teams out in the Western Conference. This is the full trade as us filming at about 1:30 a.m. Eastern time. This is why you subscribe. We'll talk about that in a second. But this is a trade. The Suns receive Kevin Durant and TJ Warren, while the Nets receive Mikal Bridges, Cam Johnson, Jay Crowder, 4 unprotected firsts. A 2023, 2025, 2027, and 2029 first-round pick unprotected go from Phoenix to the Nets, and they also get a 2028 first-round pick swap. I have a lot of thoughts about this trade, but I want to hear from all of the Chat Sports real ones watching right now. Go down in the comment section and sound off for me. What is your one-word reaction to the Kevin Durant trade? For Durant going from Brooklyn to Phoenix for 4 unprotected first-round picks and young promising forwards, and Mikal Bridges and Cam Johnson. Let me know what you think down in the comment section. This is cliche, and it's probably not all that creative, but it was the one word I saw. When I got the push notification that Kevin Durant is being traded from the Nets to the Suns, my one-word reaction was, wow. And then I said, wow. And then I said, holy shit. The Suns, they have to be the favorites in the Western Conference right now at this point. So I'm going to look up the Western Conference standings as we sit here on NBA trade deadline day. The Phoenix Suns are 30-26 and sit in the 5th spot in the Western Conference. They have 8 less wins than the 1 seed of the Denver Nuggets. They have 3 less wins than the 2 seed of the Memphis Grizzlies. And I'll tell you this much, whether it be the Nuggets, whether it be the Grizzlies, or whether it be any team in the Western Conference, nobody is going to want to play a healthy Phoenix Suns squad of Chris Paul, Devin Booker, DeAndre Ayton, and now Kevin freaking Durant. Durant, maybe a little bit older, but he is still one of the best, if not the best hoopers in the NBA, averaging 29.7 points per game, 6.7 rebounds per game, 5.3 assists per game, 55.9% from the field, almost 40% from downtown. Between steals and blocks, he averages over 3 a game. He's not only great on offense, he's great on defense. And I'm going to go out to say he is still a top 5 player in the National Basketball Association. Kevin Durant, Chris Paul, Devin Booker, DeAndre Ayton. My, oh my, have the Phoenix Suns pushed all their chips to the middle of the table. We're going to break down the rest of this trade and everything we have going on right now as we're reacting live to the trade. But first, I want to give a huge shout out to today's sponsor, Athletic Greens. Thank you to Athletic Greens for sponsoring today's NBA Now breaking news video by Chat Sports. I gave AG1 a try because I wanted better gut health and wanted a supplement that actually tastes great. I take AG1 in the morning, and it makes me feel ready to take on my day. AG1 empowers the gut for whole body health, which is something that I need. I start the day with making one great choice, AG1, and more healthy decisions then follow. Covering my nutritional basis for the day literally couldn't be easier, which is why I trust Athletic Greens. I just mix 1 small scoop of AG1 with water and drink it first thing each morning. I also absolutely love that it costs less than $3 a day. It's a really effective daily habit with the highest quality sourced ingredients. If a comprehensive solution is what you need in your supplement routine, then Athletic Greens is giving you a free 1-year supply vitamin D, and 5 free travel packs with your first purchase. Go to athleticgreens.com/chatsports. The link is right there. There's also a clickable link in the comments and description of today's show. athleticgreens.com/chatsports. Get at it. Get with it today. I know we've already said it, but when you look at it on paper, is there a better collection of talent than what the Phoenix Suns have right now with their top 4 players on their roster? Chris Paul, sure, he's only averaging 13.6 points per game this season, but I think we all know that he's absolutely still the point guard, and he's still a winning basketball player. Devin Booker, he's hurt right now. He's going to come back in a couple of weeks, but we know Devin Booker is one of the best bucket getters in the NBA, averaging 26.8 points per game. We know DeAndre Ayton is an elite center. Two-way guy, can defend the cup, can put points in the basket, and he can rebound the basketball better than anybody else. But you just added Kevin frickin' Durant. I know we got a Suns new big 4. Remember the saying, producer Jack? Suns in 4? What about Suns big 4? Kevin freaking Durant has been traded to the Phoenix Suns. This is the biggest trade in NBA history. I really think it is. We have never seen a superstar at the peak of their talents like Kevin Durant be traded, not a BS sign and trade, actually traded midseason. When I think about midseason trades that compare to this, it's Carmelo Anthony, but it's Kevin Durant. He ain't Denver Nuggets Carmelo Anthony. Has there ever been a bigger trade in NBA history during the season than this one? Let me know down in the comment section, because I don't think there is. I do know this, though. The Suns' possible starting 5 is special, and they are going to be a tough out for any team in the Western Conference. CP3, Devin Booker, Kevin Durant, DeAndre Ayton, and Mr. Craig. This team knows ball. This team's going to put the ball in the cup. They're going to be able to get up 140 points a night if they want to. This is incredible. Chris Haynes is reporting the Suns' new owner, Matt Ashibia, delivered a whopper on his first day on the job. He brought Kevin Durant where he desired to be. Kevin Durant obviously didn't want to play with Brooklyn anymore after they traded Kyrie Irving, and I guess after Kyrie Irving requested a trade. I'll ask this. Are the Suns the favorite in the Western Conference? Type Y for yes, M for no. I say yes. If I had to bet, they're the team I think that comes out of the West at this point. I know we've been talking a lot about the Phoenix Suns, but this is also a good deal for the Brooklyn Nets. When you look at it one more time, you are getting a very young, talented forward in Mikal Bridges, one of my favorite players in the NBA. Shout out to Villanova. Cam Johnson, one of the most young, talented wings at 6'10" in the NBA. You're getting Jay Crowder, who's a vet. You're also getting 4 unprotected first-round picks and a pick swap in 2028. You get 2 good starters and 4 unprotected first-round picks. While this may seem like it is a lopsided deal for Kevin Durant, I'm here to tell you, the Nets were never going to get equal value for Kevin Durant. But they just got 2 wings that are legit and 4 unprotected first-round picks. I'm not sure there was a better offer out there. I do know this for the Brooklyn Nets. Their defensive versatility is wild. Ben Simmons, Dorian Finney-Smith, Royce O'Neal, Jay Crowder, Mikal Bridges, Cam Johnson. You have 6 guys who are literally classified as elite defenders. Ben Simmons, Dorian Finney-Smith, Royce O'Neal, Jay Crowder, Mikal Bridges, Cam Johnson. You have 6 elite wing defenders. You know what this tells me? The Brooklyn Nets are going to be a team that is going to be connected to every superstar that becomes disgruntled and wants to force a trade out. Because no team has more defensive wings. And now with the Nets, you have a first-round pick from the Kyrie Irving trade and an 4 unprotected picks from KD. That's 5. And you have a pick swap, which is 6. And you still have your own first-round picks. The Brooklyn Nets are going to be a team that is continuously mentioned in trade rumors when big stars become available on the market. Holy shit. It is not even it's not even trade deadline day. I guess it is trade deadline day at this point, but I don't count it as trade deadline day till I walk up and have a cup of Joe in the morning and we're talking trades. I don't want to be a spoiler. I don't know if we're going to see any bigger trades than this, but what I do know is we're going to be live here on Chat Sports starting tomorrow morning at about 11 a.m. Central Time, noon p.m. Eastern Time. This will be the thumbnail of the video. We might have to change it now that Kevin Durant is no longer a member of the Brooklyn Nets. We're going to be live here on Chat Sports, keeping you up to date on everything that's happening around the NBA. We're your one-stop shop for all things NBA on NBA trade deadline day. Go to youtube.com/chatsportstv. My final thoughts on this trade, and I'll wrap it up with this. The Suns have gone all in, and good for frickin' them. You got Chris Paul, who's on his way out of the NBA. I think it's fair to say. Father Time catches up with everybody. He's still a damn good basketball player. You got Devin Booker, who I've talked about on other channels that I talk NBA about here at Chat Sports, is if the Suns lost in the first round, Devin Booker could have forced his way out. There were some rumblings around that. And then you add Kevin Durant to that picture. The Suns have gone all in. We've seen teams go all in before. And here we have. The last time I saw a team go all in was when the Nets signed Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving. Here we are now. I have a better feeling that this one might turn out. And right now, if I had to bet, I'd bet on the Phoenix Suns winning the NBA title. One more time, a final look at the trade details for this trade. The Phoenix Suns receive Kevin freaking Durant. I keep saying it, Producer Jack, and I don't understand it. I mean, I understand it, but I'm not processing. Wow. Kevin Durant to the Suns. You don't see this in any other sports. This would be the equivalent of, like, I don't want to say Patrick Mahomes being traded, but like Joe Burrow or like Justin Herbert, or it's just incredible. This is the trade. What a trade. Give me a follow on Twitter at @MarshallGreen_. You could have heard about the trade over there first before this video. I tweet about the NBA all day, every day. I want to follow some people back. DM me, I know ball, and I'll give you a follow back on Twitter.